Alright, what is going on, guys? TheNewEnforcer bringing a brand new video, and in today's video I'm bringing you guys yet another COD 4 Remastered, Modern Warfare Remastered video. And in today's video is going to be another top 5 video, or one of these videos that I go through a ton of different weapons and I choose which one is my favorite and stuff like that. But for this first one, it's basically just going to be the top 5 best weapons here in Modern Warfare Remastered. So with that being said, let's just hop right into it. Now, for number 5, we have what the gameplay that you're seeing on the screen. We have the P90. Now, the P90 is an absolute beast of a weapon that has 50 rounds in a magazine. It's an SMG, and you unlock it at level 40. Basically, the reason that it's up here is because the hipfire is so amazing. The hipfire is probably some of the best hipfire that we've ever seen in Call of Duty. It really reminds me of like the PP90M1 from Modern Warfare 3 with how good the hipfire is, and you also don't have to use stopping power. In this gameplay right here, you guys can see I'm using UAV jammer, and I'm actually getting a ton of kills while doing so. I can play a lot more stealthy with this class, and I don't have to worry about being seen on the UAV and being sort of forced to use stopping power. So I really do enjoy that with the weapon, so that is why the P90 is at number 5. So hopping into number 4 here, we have the M4 Carbine. Now you guys know, if you guys have been watching my videos, you guys know how much I like this M4 Carbine. I feel as though it is very underrated through my video called the best M16 counter in COD 4 Remastered and Modern Warfare Remastered. That video will be in the description down below. But basically, in that video, I just talk about how this gun absolutely melts people. This gun has extremely low recoil. And as you guys can see, I'm using steady aim on this class. You don't even have to use really anything crazy on this gun. You can run your extreme conditioning, you can run your steady aim, but steady aim will actually really help this assault rifle because it shoots extremely fast, and it's one of the fastest killing guns in the game, even though it doesn't have the power necessarily to back it up, say like an AK-47 or something like that. The fact that the bullets come out so quickly, and the fact that it has such low recoil with that extremely fast fire rate makes it such an amazing weapon, and that is why it is here at number 4. Now, hopping into number 3, we have a little bit of a weird one. You guys might think that this is a little weird, but I have also made a video on this one called The RPD is a Monster. You guys should definitely check that out. That will be in the description as well. But in that video, I talk about how this gun has no range drop-off, which means that you'll get 4-shot kills no matter where you shoot with this weapon. At any range, this gun can get 4-shot kills, and if you put on stopping power, you can get 3-shot kills across the map with this RPD. It also has extremely low recoil and 100 bullets per magazine. And it's also a gun that you really wouldn't be able to expect to be able to hip fire with, but you can also, if you slap on that steady aim, you can also hip fire. But for me, one way to run this weapon very effectively and very deadly is to run deep impact on maps like Vacant, like we're playing right here, or on Shipment, where you can shoot through things and get a ton of kills on people that are camping. Like, you can just shoot through them, like it cuts through the wall. You can probably get 4 to 5-shot kills through walls if you have deep impact on. So that is why this gun is so underrated and it's so amazing. If I made like an underrated weapon, seeing as it's number 3 on the best weapons in the entire game, I would say that this weapon would probably be the most underrated weapon because barely anybody uses it, and a ton more people need to be using it. If you guys use this weapon, you would know exactly what I'm talking about. It is an absolute beast, and that is why it's here at number 3. So hopping into the number 2 weapon here in Modern Warfare Remastered, we have the AK-74U. Now this weapon, as you guys probably know, is an absolute beast. It really has extremely low recoil. It is an SMG. It shoots extremely quickly, and you unlock it at level 28. If you run stopping power and no attachments on this weapon, you can get 3 to 4-shot kills at close range, and maybe even some 2-shot kills if they don't have Juggernaut on at close range. And as I said, the bullets come out extremely quickly, so it really isn't a hindrance to you. It is an extremely good weapon. It's extremely viable, and if you put on like deep impact and you want to just run around like it's an assault rifle, you can also do that, because on Shipment I run deep impact on this weapon and it shoots through the wall like an AK-47. That's actually one of the properties of this weapon, is that it has assault rifle like wall penetration, so you don't even have to run deep impact at all. You can run steady aim or like extreme conditioning on a map like Shipment and still shoot through the walls with it. And you can also shoot through the walls On other maps like Vacant, where a ton of people camp behind walls, you can shoot through those walls and you can get kills that way as well. This gun is just so versatile because you can also use it up close. It's not like an assault rifle. It's not like your AK-47 where it shoots extremely slow but is extremely deadly. This shoots extremely fast and is extremely deadly. So that is why it is the second best weapon in Modern Warfare Remastered in my opinion. But before we hop into the #1 spot, here are 2 honorable mentions. So for our first honorable mention here, we have the AK-47. Now, I just couldn't find myself to put this weapon on the list, even though it is one of the best in the game. I would say that it really is probably either number 6 or number 7 behind a weapon that you guys will see later in the honorable mentions. But this weapon, as I said earlier in the countdown, it shoots extremely quickly. It has, I mean, not extremely quickly. It shoots extremely slow, but you can get 2-shot kills with this weapon if you have stopping power on. But it does have that range drop off, of course. Not every weapon doesn't have a range drop off like the RPD. That's why the RPD is at number 3, because of the no range drop off. But this weapon still is extremely powerful and will get you a ton of easy kills if you know how to use it correctly. So that is why it's an honorable mention. So now for our second honorable mention, as I said, I really couldn't find a number 5. It really pained me to leave these 2 weapons off of the list. So we have the MP5. Now the MP5 is the first weapon that I got gold in this game, so it definitely has a soft spot. But that's not why it's on the honorable mentions list. It's an extremely capable submachine gun. You really wouldn't expect it to be able to get the kills at medium range that it does, but you can get kills at medium range that you really would expect an assault rifle to be able to get, because it's just such an amazing powerhouse. It shoots kind of quickly. It's got, for an SMG, it shoots kind of quickly, but it's not like your P90 or anything, but it does shoot extremely fast for, say, if it was an assault rifle, it'd probably be the fastest firing assault rifle. But this weapon is extremely versatile. You can get a ton of kills at medium and close ranges, so that is why it is our second honorable mention. So now for our #1 weapon, you have the weapon that you guys all expected all along. We have the M16 or the M16A4, whatever you want to call it. A ton of people just call it the M16. I just call it the M16. And you guys already know what this gun can do. It can one-burst people across the map, even if they have Juggernaut, as you guys saw right there. I basically just one-burst them at basically a long-range sort of shot. So this is a very capable weapon, as you guys already know. I really don't think that I have to explain this, because you guys have probably died to this weapon over 1,000 times, even if you only have a day played, because that's all people seem to be using. This is the second weapon that I got gold, so of course, it does have a little bit of a soft spot, but really, this gun is just extremely disgusting. I don't even use this weapon anymore. That's how OP this weapon is. And as you guys can see right here, we made them all rage quit, and I was on a 5-kill streak, basically just one-bursting everybody with this M16, and there was absolutely nothing that the other team could do. So that is why it is at #1. So basically, that's going to be the end of the video. Let me know down in the comments section below what you guys think about my ratings, if you guys would rate the weapons in different order, or if you would just leave off certain weapons that I put on the list, maybe switch the honorable mentions in with another weapon that I have on the list. Just let me know down in the comments section below what you guys think about it. But basically, as I said, that's going to be the end of the video. So to the new Enforcer, leave a like, and possibly subscribe to the video, and I'll see you guys.